Coach Saul. Coach Saul. Baltimore Ravens take a beating on the Buffalo Bills, 35-10. Let me go through some stats real quick before we get Coach's take on this. Josh Allen.
Hold on. Who voted,
start with the Ravens? You want to start with the Ravens?
Who voted against my Ravens?
I did.
Raise your hands.
Oh, I'll fucking raise both of them.
Oh, okay, just making sure. All right. On to the next. All right, go ahead. Let's hear those glorious stats.
Let's hear some stats. Let's start with the Buffalo Bills. A lot of people were rolling with Josh Allen. He thought that, people thought that MVP. He was going to be this elite. Yeah.
MVP, best quarterback in the league.
Man went 16 for 29, only had 180 yards. That's it.
No touchdowns.
That's it. No touchdowns. They had one rushing touchdown, but that's it. James Cook didn't do squat because the Ravens' running defense is stellar. Shakir was their top receiver with 4 catches for 62 yards. Not exciting.
Starting to sound like fucking Tom Brady.
The Bills' defense just came flat. That's really all that the Bills came away with. On the Baltimore side, Lamar Jackson went 13 for 18, 156 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He looked better. Derrick Henry, my goodness. 24 carries for
1 yard. 1 yard. God damn it.
One yard. 199 yards rushing. I mean, that is just unthinkable. And a touch, for the first play out of the bat in the first quarter, he had that 75-yard touchdown.
Listen,
that's pretty much all you got to say, Coach. Take it away, Coach.
When I turned on the game, baby. Listen, when I turned that game on, I sat down, got my blanket on, got my hat on. I'm ready for the game, right? I had watched all this bull crap happen all day long. All these terrible teams, some wearing green, some wearing blue. All play.
It was a purple Sunday, baby.
Wow. Yeah, it was a purple Sunday.
That's crazy.
Listen, when Derrick Henry broke for 87 yards, the longest in Ravens history, broke for that and got that touchdown, I was like, you guys remember the movie The Hangover? When what's his name's in the back? He goes, "We're back. We're back." And they're all screaming. Yeah. That's what I felt, bro. I was so excited. And then to see him continue to dominate. Dude, it's not just Henry. Henry had 199 rushing yards. Lamar Jackson had 54 rushing yards. And then Hill had 18. It was a mix of just – I lost, dude. And let me tell you something. I was sick. Sunday, I had a migraine. I had slept terrible Saturday. My chest felt like it was just, I felt like immense pain. I was miserable Sunday to the point where I took off work on Monday. And I was trying to scream of excitement, and it was just, I couldn't because it hurt. I'd be like, yeah. It was the most awkward shit ever. But guys, the amount of rushing yards, are you kidding me? That is almost 300 rushing yards combined total, guys. Like, that's insane. They couldn't stop it. And Lamar did enough on the offense. It was not no crazy stat game for him passing-wise, but he did enough. And just everybody working so well. And Justice Hill, let me talk about this guy real quick. He ain't getting enough love here. He only got 18 rushing yards, but he had 78 receiving yards, man. The guy, everybody was clicking. This is the team that I thought would start. And I wasn't hitting the panic button. I said I wouldn't hit the panic button. This is the team that we need, and this is the team that's going to continue to roll. We've got it figured out.
The Ravens had everything going right for them on Sunday night.
What was the Bills' run defense like on the first 3 weeks?
Have a good night, Riggs. We appreciate you.
So let's go back and look at the Bills. They played Jacksonville last week on Monday night. They beat the dog shit out of them. Not a good running team. ETN didn't do much. Played the Dolphins. They had a Dolphins the week before on Thursday night. They had a hurt Raheem Mostert. HN didn't do that great. And then week 1 they played the Cardinals. I mean, the Cardinals gave them I thought the Bills were going to lose week 1, but they ended up coming back against the Cardinals. I think James Conner. Let's see, week 1.
No, Bills
James Conner
defense
went.
If I remember correctly, when they were all talking, the Bills defense was like the big thing. That they were
16 carries for 15 yards.
The only thing that I would say that obviously they're missing Milano. Milano makes a big difference in the run defense. Milano
100%. Yeah, they kept talking about that, and it was that.
It shows when he's not on the field. It shows with that.
I think it's
kind of like Lane Johnson. Sorry, go ahead.
It just kind of looks. I feel like when Lamar Jackson runs, I'm like, dude, run the ball. And I think I gotta forget he's not a Derrick Henry where you see every muscle in his body moving. Mm-hmm. Lamar Jackson does one thing that is so great. He makes it look effortless when he's running that damn ball.
He really does.
The man, and this isn't me glazing. This isn't me stroking his ego over here, Deuce. But you guys gotta admit that Lamar Jackson, when he runs the ball, it looks effortless. Canceled. You kind of want to be like, dude, run harder, and you're like, nah, this jit's running because you can see he's burning people, and they're struggling to keep up with him. So that's what's just so cool, man. I just get so excited when I watch them play.
It's his movement too, bro. He's got like he's got elastic, bro. Like that boy will fucking do this and fucking.
But here's my thing, though, Coach. We talked about this. We said when the Lamar and Derrick Henry tandem starts clicking, they don't have to pass the ball. He doesn't have to throw for 300. They can run the ball effectively. Their defense shuts people down. They could play clock management and control the game, burn the clock, and they don't have to score a bunch of points.
Yeah, that time of possession is going to kill them.
If they play that way all year, they're going to be fucking dangerous. They don't need to pass it. No. They don't.
Those defenses are going to get beat up and tired. They're going to get beat up and tired to the point where, again, it comes down. Yeah, he looks smooth, man. I agree. Like, these defenses are going to get beat up and tired to the point where they can't. They just had to figure it out. The first few games, look, man, it was a struggle. I ain't going to lie. I was a little worried, but I wasn't hitting the panic button. I said, let them figure out their chemistry. Let them figure out each other, and they will get this ball rolling, and they have. And I cannot wait for the rest of this season. I cannot wait for the rest of this season.
To point out, too, the secondary, your secondary stacked. You guys have when you're healthy, when Humphreys is healthy. I'm not trying. That man, when he's playing, he's a fucking baller. And you guys have multiple weapons in the secondary. And they were talking about how they can switch back and forth, and you don't know who's doing what, and that makes them dangerous because it doesn't matter who's on the outsides or the slot; they all can guard everybody. So if they stay healthy and the run game keeps up, nobody's going to be able to catch back up to the points because they can't pass. Yeah. The Ravens are going to be dangerous. They just got to stay healthy and keep playing that kind of game.
Smart. And I see us being able to stay healthy. I know Derrick Henry just rushed for 199 yards, but the game doesn't have to be on his shoulders. He's got two other people that are very capable. Justice Hill is fast as hell. He's not a power back, but he's fast and he's shifty. And then you got Lamar Jackson as another weapon. So I'm excited for this, man. I love this game. I'm so happy I got to shut up. Bills Mafia. Those dudes were talking cash shit. They were talking about how the defense, blah, 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 blah. Josh Allen, he's the greatest quarterback this year. He's on fire. Didn't do nothing. Thank you. Have a good day. Peace.
That's crazy, Coach.
Next game.
I just got an email from the Bills Mafia. They said, I bet you won't jump through a table, though. I don't know if you want to wrong.
I think I'm good on that one. I got to go to work tomorrow.